Alright, we're up. How's it? Welcome back to Death Stranding on the beach. I've done a little bit of like deliveries and, you know, upgrading of roads, and I haven't done much in terms of the rails there. But yeah, I've been moving some stuff around, and we'll get into it now, the things that I've done. But effectively, I've tried to... Oh, Darman's got something to say. I've tried to deliver the packages without using the Magellan, because the Magellan, unfortunately, you get a debuff. Is that the right way to say it? You get penalized for using the Magellan. So I've tried to just move it all myself. Probably the better way to go anyway.
Good morning, Sam.
And yeah, it's made sense. I've kind of seen how much more road we need to build, though. It's a lot.
Did you notice, Sam? You have a new pair of glasses. I'm not sure who left them here, but I'd say they belong to you now.
I do?
Hartman's condition is cause for concern.
Huh.
There's no sugarcoating the tremendous strain he's putting on his body. His is undeniably one of the hardest 21-minute syndromes to live with. The regular disruption to his circulatory system and the flow of blood is damaging all of his organs. And let's not forget that the heart itself has a great many pain receptors. A part of me wishes I could swap places with him.
Yeah, he's in trouble.
Not that my body could ever serve as a suitable substitute for his.
Because he's been doing this the entire time since I saw
I
him.
don't really have anything else to say right now.
Alright. Thanks, bro. Yeah. To the surface. So what I want to do is I just want to jump in and kind of get my bearings and see what we need to do next. Maybe do a mission, but I need to do quite a bit of back-end stuff. Back-end. I need to do quite a bit of stuff that's off-cam. Don't need to do that. I don't think. And it's kind of like housekeeping, you know? And a mission. Use monorail. Oh. Hold on, before I do that, let me just see what I've stored here. Okay. So what I've been doing is, apart from making deliveries, is when I mean, this is all for the inventor. But I've been moving deliveries to, you know, the closest distro, and then going, okay, so the next time I'm there, then I can move them, so on and so on. If I take the van, could I drive through the tar? Will it work? Or do I need to walk this in? If I've got to walk this in, I mean, the way I could do it, to be fair, is I could use a carrier across the tar. What though, bro? Hey? That's not a small amount of cargo. Could walk it. Oh, bro. Sucks so much, though. Okay, no. I'm not worried about that right now. But yeah, effectively, that's what I've been doing. I've been completing orders, and I've been moving stuff, you know, closer to the people that it needs to go to, lost cargo, other orders, so on and so on. I think the next mission is here. Hartman's lab. Now, we spent a lot of the time building the roads and the rails in the last, well, I don't know, the last episode. Technically, there should have been an episode last week, but again, I was doing this, so it was, you know, I need to see that. And also, I was doing an update on Space Marine, so it made more sense to just do the Space Marine update and then, yeah, focus on finishing infrastructure. Hey, Ronald. How's it going, man? Ooh, that's a good question. I don't know. I've been doing a lot of like housekeeping, so I'm building roads and rails, and I'm not pushing that far into the story yet. I want to, but the thing is, like, yeah, Death Stranding is one of those where you put the time in, you know, for roads and rails and like kind of stuff like that. It just makes the end game that much smoother. Where can I check hours though? Great question. I don't know if it'll tell me. I mean, we're on episode what, 6 now? And it's normally like 2 hours, 3 hours a session ish. And I've probably put in, I don't know. You spend more time building than running? Yeah. 100% I do. Doing the same thing in Dune. I love building infrastructure, dude. It's good. I'd say, yeah, I don't know. 6 times 3 plus 4, so 22 hours maybe? Maybe 25 hours total. Call it. Ish. But yeah, you're absolutely right. Spend way more time doing all of this stuff rather than doing missions. Look, and also I've been picking up cargo. The only thing is with this one, so no, it's not a spoiler. But if you use the Magellan, right? So the Magellan gives you a fast travel. They've already said that. But if you use the Magellan to transport cargo, right? So like if you pick up cargo and you put it on the Magellan and then you use the Magellan to go to other places, you get penalized for it because the XP goes to the Magellan rather than. So if any tip I can give is do the, like in DS1, pick up lost cargo, store it at distro centers, and then drop it off when you're on a mission to that, you know, that particular bunker or distro. Don't use the Magellan to store stuff. You can absolutely go to the Magellan and go into the share cargo, right? So you can go into the share cargo and be like, oh, look at all this extra cargo that's there. Pick up all that cargo because that makes absolute sense. And then, but don't store it on the Magellan. So pick up the cargo, put it in a distro center. Yeah. Because you get penalized. You get penalized in XP. Where the Magellan does make sense, though, in terms of fast travel and being a portable distro, is that you can literally use the Magellan to store mats. So you can just flood the fucking thing with mats for building roads, rails, wherever you need to. Fill the Magellan with mats. You don't get penalized on the mats. Just chuck mats in there and then, yeah, rebuild as you go. But cargo and stuff, no. Keep the cargo, put it at distros, and then drop off the next mission. Robot delivery, yeah, exactly. Yeah, because the thing is, you're not doing the delivery. Effectively, the Magellan is, even though you're the one who's doing the last mile. And technically, you found the lost cargo, and yeah, they give the XP to the Magellan. So just when you pick up cargo, and you can take cargo, as I said, from the Magellan, from the shared locker, but don't store it on the Magellan. Store it at a distro. And then the next time you go to do a mission that, you know, is going to be close by a distro or close by to a little bunker that you need to do delivery. But mats you can go absolutely berserk on. Okay? Yeah, no worries. All good, bro. But yeah, as I said, like, they have talked about that in the preview, so you know about the Magellan. But yeah, use the Magellan to transport mats, not cargo, and you'll be fine. You'll be all good. But anyway, enjoy the rest of your Friday, bro. I'm literally jumping in for a short one. Again, I'm doing a lot of, like, you know, back end stuff, so yeah, it's gonna be a quick one. And then yeah, potentially I'll see you on the weekend. Okay, so I want to quickly grab no, I'm not going to do that. There is a mission at Hartman's And then there's something at the inventor. But to get to the inventor, I've got to jump off. I'm going to leave that cargo for now. So eventually I can set up a zip line. Should I try? I don't know if it's going to work, but we can build zip lines. I do a little bit of exploring. How many PCCs do I have? If I have enough PCCs, I'm probably going to try and do a little zip line from... Where would it go, though? Because we can link the zip lines to the rail, right? So my thinking is... Storage... let's just go to Fab. Fab, 2 PCs. Okay. So here's my thinking. If this works, I'm going to place the zip line here, link it to the rail, place another one by the mine. Right? And then place another one on the Inventor's Island. Hold on. Let's check the map. Yeah, so we go out there and it goes left. And so I want to put a zip line here by the Inventor. I don't need to go to... Well... I do need to go to the mine. You see, if we can connect to this one, there's no way of getting off other than jumping. Jumping's wild. If we want to do that with cargo, it's a terrible idea. Because we'll just damage the shit out of it. So, I want to see if I can hook this up, though, where... Transponder. Beach jumps for instantaneous travel via the beach. Okay, that's blown my mind a little bit. So we've got fast travel. Oh yeah, that's right. See what that looks like? We need to be outside the perimeter. Where's the perimeter? God, bro. Okay, well. Is it the same? Hold on. No. Oh God, why did it change? God, okay. So. No, I don't want to put a sign, man. I just want to switch structure. Oh, look at that. Interesting. Zipline. Okay, still outside the buildable perimeter. Oh! That's being someone else. I want to know how I can jump on the rail to use as a zipline. What I'm intrigued about. If I spend like half an hour just working this out, I'll be happy. And again, I've still got to move stuff around. So this episode is going to be much better. Okay, so. Aha! Okay, so there's a connector point outside. Where the... Bro, is there an area where I can fucking place this thing? Oh, come on, man. Really? Okay, so I can see the link. Outside of permission... please. Ah. Finally. Okay, so there it links. So here we go. So if I build here, right? It's just, I mean, A little annoying we have to go this far down, but let's say that's the case. All right, cool. So I need to build here. What I want to test is if I build this zipline, can I hop on the link to the rail, and will I just go and go and go and go and go? And then do I drop it off?
Process now complete.
Okay, zip to the other end. Okay, so this becomes a point. And here we go.
Yeah.
Does this just go on and on and on? It does. Okay, so this is how it rolls. Whoa! Okay. This is what I wanted to know. And then it stops, right? Yeah. Okay. So hang on. If I use the terminal, can I just connect? Yeah, I can. Well, okay.
This is known as the West River. It is a
Bit annoying that I can't use the damn rail to travel all the way into the...
that grows significantly deeper when it floods. A
What?
sturdy bridge once extended across it,
No.
but it has since collapsed.
And it stops
and
here.
is
So
now
it's, this is a
beyond
dead end, right? Like it stops. Yeah. It does. Sucks a little bit. It would have been nice to literally zip line from inside the distro. I don't think so though. Because you could start the zip line from within the distro, cargo packed, you know, rock and roll, and then you just go along the rail. To be fair, why would you just not use the rail then? No, but the thing is, again, if you need to use the rail for half, maybe the idea is that you have to, that's why you would connect. Okay. Look at that. That's the teleport tech at the top. Okay, snap. That's where we... alright. Okay, so then let's do this. Let's just... I mean, where are we at now? Already 20 minutes. Again, like I was going to make this a super short one. All I want to do is I want to work out being able to get to the damn inventor. What do I need to do to sort that out? Okay, so can I just put in facility storage? Oh, stuff on the damn van. Okay, nothing major. Let's just put this on my back. Ooh. And then any cargo. That stuff can all stay in the private locker. And all these mats, they're all, please tell me they're already. Yeah, I think they are. Yeah, they are. I'm not gonna, you know what, let me not use the van. I'll just use a random bike. Here's what I want to do. I want to drive. I don't want to take all this cargo and then jump off a damn rail because I don't have a zip line anchored there and then break it like a retard. Say that. Like a muppet. There's nothing wrong with saying retard. Okay, so can I? Yeah. Wait, should I take the cargo now though? Okay, let's leave the cargo. It's quick to get back here from either the mining facility or wherever because we can just hop on the rail. Done. And now that we have zipline, we can zipline along the rail. Also easy. Okay. No, that's a recovery mission. Not doing that either. So, if I use the facility stuff, right? Facility features. Okay, we've got beach jump, monorail, corpse disposal. That's not happening yet. Okay, beach jump, fast jump. Okay, so then I can use the monorail, but that's not what we're after. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do garage. If I, it's a bit risky. We could try it. So if I put all the cargo in the van, right? Then leave the van parked. Should be okay. Technically. Okay. All right. In the van. So here's my thinking. My thinking is you don't need any materials to build a zipline. Just need the PCs. Technically, I should just need one. Technically. If I'm using what I've just learned now with the anchor points, or at least the places where we can jump on, there's one very close to the inventor. So if I didn't put that zip line there, then the jumping on point is that point there. This zip line doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I should probably destroy it. Right? Because effectively, yeah, it doesn't make sense. Okay, so activate terminal, then dismantle. It doesn't make sense because all I did was just build what's already existing, right? Right there. That's it. Okay. So, what we're going to do is we're going to head, should I have taken the monorail at least to the mining facility? Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely I should have. Because I'm literally going to place... I'm going to place them right outside. Okay, so I'm going to take the van back. I can load the van with the cargo onto a monorail, take the monorail to the mining facility, exit the mining facility with the van, drive to the what's-his-name point, the anchor point, hop on, and then jump off when I reach the immense island, drop a TCC, build one, and then take the zip line back to the van and take all the cargo and then drop it off. That's the plan. It works. We'll see. Okay, so we'll use the monorail to the inventor. That's not good. Today. Load vehicle. Do I need to load the cargo? Plan it to mine north. Load cargo. Okay, so no. Loading cargo wants to go into the private locker, so that means everything I put on the van is already loaded. Cool. Get on the monorail. Oh. Okay. So now you take the rail to the facility. Listen. Then we get to the In fact, what I might do is I might leave the van there. I don't need it. Does it make a difference? I'm trying to remember what the distance is between you and your cargo. I think it's 150 to 200 meters. So if I get 200 meters away, we should still be alright. Should still be alright. And I'm not getting that far away because there's literally like a what's his name? One of those anchor points. Shouldn't be, but wouldn't that? That's what they be called. I don't know. A zipline. What? Entrance? That's not the right bit either. Terminal? Okay. But yeah, effectively we can jump on the monorail there. And it's literally right outside. So that's my thing. Hop on that. Park the van right there. Should be okay. Don't think I don't want to drive. What's with the cargo here? Oh, I sent that all, didn't I? No. No. Thanks. Okay. Rest used to be a circle. Facility storage. Oh, these are mine resources. Yeah. Yeah, I've got a lot here. Wow. I'm gonna take all of this as well. It's in the share locker. So much. Fantastic. I will spend it wisely. I will rebuild all the rails and the roads. Okay, so let's just see. I think he is sure there's one. Maybe. There it is. There's one. Is there one on the actual island? No, that's a. One right here. This shouldn't be too far away. Should be alright. Okay, so jump off. Whoa. No, whoa. Use zipline. Okay. Here we go. We have to jump off at the quickly we can. I mean, if we can hop off the rail, should be able to hop off here. No! Son of a bitch.
This stretch of land is called the Northwest Coast. The region is prone
Now I'm
to
nearly
frequent
400 meters away from the damn van. That didn't work. Why didn't that work? Surely we can jump off. Okay, circle to jump off. Alright. Does it only prompt me at certain places? Cargo stream van. That's... Surely I can jump off here, bro. On your ship. Okay, we're gonna have to walk it. Oh. What I could do, to be fair, it literally prevents you from doing it. Now, there's no way I can drive the vehicle in, right? If I drive the vehicle in the tar, I lose it to the thing. So, oh, red. But what I could do is the hops, right? Okay, I've got to do that going in. Okay. So. There we go. Oh, no. Damn. I was stoked there for a second. I thought we could just hop through it. It's so much faster on the hops. Obviously, you burn through stamina, but I mean... Oh, okay. I'm going to try and drive. Wait a minute, Nick. Why don't you save on a Souls game, bro? See what happens. No way. No point in trying to boost because that doesn't do anything. And this is still miserable, but we're not drowning. We're not losing the I don't know what happens if you stop. You know, there might be a penalty for stopping, but so far, okay. Boost does. Oh, boost does nothing. Just burns through battery and go nowhere. But look, man, we made it. Made it to the other side. We didn't use the vehicle. It's slow as hell, but we made it. Now, look, the downside is I can't zip back. Obviously. I'm going to take the van. Unless I dismantle the van after I drop the cargo. Okay. But why not just leave it here? Is this the second one I made? I can use someone a van. Actually, hang on. I can park it underneath the shelter. Save it. Crash. Delivering report. Oh, wow. How much was stored on the Magellan? Yeah, it was a few pieces, to be fair. To be fair, there was a few pieces. Let's see what this does.
And here she come knocking at this late hour. I appreciate the visit. Not a hint of damage to trouble the eye.
Nice.
Fine. And what is this unexpected delivery I see? That's awfully kind of you, Sam.
Please take if we get to close to a 3.
I have something I want to share that I think will
Time
surprise
bomb?
and delight you very much.
Thanks, bro.
I'm
The
increasing
gesture,
your
but you can keep
allocation of
that shit.
materials.
Yeah.
Now displaying your current quarter grade.
But yeah. Do not store cargo or lost cargo or anything on the Magellan. Don't do it. Mats?
This is a
Yeah.
stun bomb. Another.
Thanks, bro. Ciao.
Thanks for the help.
Order complete. Well done.
He might have an order. Let's just check. He does. Cargo delivery. Yeah. Okay. Cargo delivery. Recover. Yeah, let's just take on all of it. Fine. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh. Shit. I just realized. Why can't I place it in backpacks, dude? too heavy. Which means I need to have a floating carrier. Now, technically, we could in DS1 take one carrier on the zipline. Okay. Where did I put that? Offload. Fab. You know I had a level 2 at the damn distro and I just left it there like an idiot. Okay, so let's just take a floating 2. That's fine, he's got enough mats. Thanks. Offload. Head up. Okay.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Now, drop on the back. Yeah. And yeah. If I probably got rid of like the extra stuff I'm carrying, we probably would have been alright. Just with the backpack, but because I'm carrying so much, it's not gonna work. Okay, so I'm gonna park the van. Let's park the van here. Under the shelter. Should be able to fit it pretty easy. I don't want any parts sticking out. I mean, would the tires technically matter? Oh, never mind. So, means that this van can stay under that shelter as long as that shelter is going to stay alive. Good. Cool song. Hold on. Zipline. Okay, so that connects to that. I'm not being whinged at. Actually. Can I? We have a fair amount of meterage on the thing, right? So if I do this. Oh. Come on. Boom. Done. 262. 276. That watchtower is kind of in the way. Not terrible, but it's not great. Oh, hang on. So much shit. Such a small space. Let's do it this way. Should be fine. I'll go to it. It's picking up the damn carrier. Can we just... Alright. So outside the rail there. What? Not too far. I mean, it's a little annoying that I need to move it. Should I dismantle this charging pylon? Like if I really don't need to, this can move. But it's no rocks here. Deploy.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Take over. Okay. No. Where is my PCC? There it is. Yes. All right. That's it. Obstacle. What is the obstacle? There be no obstacle. We're outside the thing, and the thing. Yes. Oh, it's Now you're going to jump off and be like, perfect, right outside. Okay, would have worked on that island as well. It's just when you're in a rush, you know, you'd like it as close by as possible. Technically that would probably... Oh, this is closer. Great. Okay, so now, please tell me I can just... Not trip on shit. That's what we're after. Then...
Yeah!
Success. I'm happy. That's all I wanted to do. I wanted to make sure... Oh, that's bad. I wanted to make sure I could just drop off cargo at the inventor and find a simple route back. Now, I can't get onto the monorail from here, right? Let me just check. No, there's no what's his name. There is no way to get on the monorail. There's no jump. No, I'll leave the van. Oh, it was a long range 3, wasn't it? Well, out of range. Okay, now it's back in range. Interesting. So, okay, so if I want to go forward, I can't. Why? Zip to the other end. Big destination. Okay, there's my rail. Because that's my thingy, and then it goes wrong. Alright. I can only pick between these two? What? I have to get off. So the only way for me to carry on zipping from here, that's interesting. I have to build another one in between to go around the facility. So we can't go through the facility. Huh. And what did they say? It was 340 meters away. So we can get by what? 150? 150, yeah. Because there it is there, right? That's interesting, man. Okay, so... there. For 5 snakes. Can the cargo thing just go behind? There we go. Okay, so that's what? 117, and this is 213. $203. $168. So yeah, you would have to do it that way, and then... So we need to put zips so we can zip around a facility. We can't go through the facility. Unless we dismount, and it doesn't make sense. I'm just thinking, I mean, this is like, look, this is a bit in the future here. This is when I'm trying to do, you know, 5-star on all of the deliveries, but yeah, technically I currently have 500 out of 11,000 chiral. Damn, dude, barely used any, but still we'll hit that number fast. Okay, so if I take this now, okay, so that goes there, so that's the inventor. This goes back to here. So now we have technically we have a way to go around the facility. And then I should be able to hop on here and go all the way back to the facility. I better. Yeah, there we go. So now we just fly. Oh, dude. You need to pick up stuff, though.
Causeway Key is a location known for being prone
I have a cargo addiction like a mule. I shouldn't pick up everything. I see it. Okay, so we should just be able to go until, yeah, there's going to be like, what, 1 or 2 others of like anchor points, like points to jump points. I don't know. Still haven't found the right word. Yeah. But, yeah. Is it as fast as the monorail? I don't know. I don't think so. I think the monorail is probably going to be quicker. But you'd have to zip to the facility, jump off, get down into the facility, use the facility thing, hop on the rail, and then go. No, that's going to be quicker. No, you shit. Okay, so when we got to here, we have to dismount. Because obviously, we can't go past that line. Right? Because it's, part of their power grid. You gotta run it. Now, to be fair, if we had the speed skeleton maxed, would this be faster? Yeah. 100% faster. Could you imagine a Metal Gear Solid game with the Decima engine? Ooh. I mean, look how good this has got for just for a split second. I had a what's his name vibe, Stranding, Metal Gear Solid vibe. I think it was just because the guns holstered in the armor, and it was just like, imagine playing like Phantom Pain, but with this engine. Oh, God. Okay, network features got bumped. That's weird. How's it? Did I lose connection? My stream's still good. Okay. It's on my side. Oh, that's slower though, eh? Dude, that's a lot slower. Okay, so maybe... Yeah, I don't know. I've got to work out what's going to make the most sense in terms of... I'm planning for like the super fast deliveries when we bump up difficulty and we're trying to platinum the game. What is that? Vehicle battery unit level 2. Ooh. Nice. Okay. Thanks. I mean, to be fair, we had 3 level 1s? The battery was ridiculous.
We've been able to improve the efficiency of the battery unit I shared.
Thanks.
This new mod, that's got to make a difference. So, go.
All right.
Order completed. Well done.
Activate terminal. Okay, so I just want to just store this extra cargo that I've got. That's going... Actually, no. Where do I want to go later? I'm just thinking. What do I need to send to the other side? Do I need to stress about it that much? No. Okay, so what I'm going to do is facility features, use the monorail, Go to that side and then load cargo. Then use the stuff that I've got. This. Let's see if else we can send there. I mean, this is a free, you know, a free semi-delivery. All this stuff stays. That's all cargo. Use the cargo. Okay. Okay, so that goes to the mine, and that goes to the distro center. The distro center. Dispatch. I wanted to look at the share locker, but it's fine. Just being able to do this. Oh, you know what I didn't look at? Skip. Is there a debuff on using the monorail? Like the Magellan? Because technically the monorail's doing the delivery. I didn't think about that. Oh, shit. Okay, I need to... Imagine here's me saying, hey, load it at the distro centers and then just use the rail. Burr, burr, burr. Meanwhile, I'm doing the same damn thing. Oh, I hope not. Where's the share locker is gray? Log in. Okay. Can't log in. I can. Logging in. Login completed. Nice. Okay, so let's go to share locker. Same, ironically, the two same things I just sent. It's fine. Take all of this. There's some private locker. I don't need anything else. I mean, I could take this stuff and recycle it. But for now, the share locker is like, you know, honestly, it's free XP. Detach. And then grab it. And then chill. That's it. Just a cheeky hour. I just literally wanted to jump in and I wanted to see, you know, what the story was with the zip lines and the monorail. But yeah, I want to call it there. I've still got to do stuff that's off cam. I've got to move stuff and yeah. You can't watch that. You need story. And, you know, yeah, sure, working out a little bit of math or like working out a little bit of roots or structural stuff or whatever, that's fun. But me moving stuff between facilities over and over again, no. No, you can't watch that. That's wild. Okay, so let's call it there. I'll be back on for Dune on Sunday. And it's going to be a bit of a different one. So we're planning for Wednesday the 10th for another Dune session because of the update, but that looks like it's moved to the 9th. So we're going to do Monday Expedition, or Sunday Dune, Monday Expedition, Dune again on Tuesday for the update, Wednesday God of War, Thursday Space Marine, Friday Death Stranding, and yeah. Back to dailies. It's just kind of happened organically. Anyway, for the rest of your Friday. And I won't see you tomorrow, but I'll see you for Dune on Sunday. Oh shit, I was supposed to do Lies of P though. I might see you for Lies of P tomorrow. I will update the community. Bye. If you don't hear from me, then I'll see you Sunday. Bye.